Earlier this year, Biden said that if you don't vote for him, then you ain't black. You know that. And this was very outrageous. This was offensive. In fact, he was very derisive of the black Americans when he very negatively compared them to another group of Americans who was very terrible, and he did it. Biden believes that all black Americans have to think the same way. That's what it was all about. Today's Democrat Party is run by, he doesn't know black Americans like I do. That I can tell you. Today's Democrat Party is run by out-of-touch liberal hypocrites who stereotype you, disrespect you, and sell you out. They're only good for your 6-month period, 6 months before the election. And then they're very nice, and they want your vote, and then they, as you say, I like that better than what I'm saying, they forget all about you. They're gone. They're gone. Biden wants to lecture the country about racial justice when he spent his career hurting black Americans, hurting Hispanic Americans, and forging alliances with pro-segregation Democrat senators. You know that. Racial justice begins with Joe Biden's retirement from public life. So today I'm urging black Americans to walk away from the corrupt, hateful, divisive, and very extreme, and they are going crazy, Democrat Party. On no issue has the Democrat Party more totally failed the black community than public safety. Democrats have run America's inner cities at every level of government for 100 years and even more. Last year, 19 of the top 20 most dangerous cities in America were run by Democrats. The murder rate is higher in Baltimore than in Afghanistan, El Salvador, or Honduras, right? It's higher. Instead of fighting for public safety for these communities, the Democrats are attacking our police and empowering far-left rioters, looters, and anarchists. You know, they are anarchists. The Democrat Party's war on cops has caused black-owned businesses to be burned and black homes and churches to be totally destroyed. Most tragically of all, so many innocent black lives have been cruelly taken from us. People are dying by the thousands in black-on-black crime, and I want it to stop. And people aren't talking about it. They're not talking about it. They're not talking about it. In Chicago, as an example, there are weekends when 60, 70 or more people are shot. This is shot, and many die. How can we allow this to go on? How can we allow this to happen? But they're all Democrat-run cities. Every year, thousands of African Americans are murdered as a result of violent crime, and again, in these Democrat-run monstrosities, the way they run them. It's worse. It's worse than Afghanistan. It's worse than, we're at war. We go to war zones, and we don't lose this many people in war zones. Democrats ignore these American victims, and I won't. And, you know, we have to be asked to come in. We have to be asked to come in. By law, they have to say, please come in. And wherever we've gone in, Minneapolis, we went in, we solved the problem. They should have called us 2 weeks earlier. They would have had a city left, okay? But Seattle, they knew we were coming in. I said, we're going in. We don't care. We're going in. The night before we went in, they left. That was the end of that. And others. I mean, look at Portland. I mean, how bad is Portland? How bad is Portland? And we could solve that one in about a half an hour. A bunch of young anarchists, they live with their parents. In a basement also, they live in a basement. And I'll always support the heroes of law enforcement. We have to, including over 50,000 incredible black police officers who risk their lives every day to keep us all safe. You know, they protect people that they've never met before, and it's very dangerous. They're amazing. Those pushing to defund the police are hurting black communities the most. And as I've always said, when there is police misconduct, the justice system must hold wrongdoers fully responsible and accountable